Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, May 11, 2025. In the first part of the day, you're taking things in stride. You prefer to stick in the background to get some peace and quiet. The moon spends all day in the sign right behind yours, pointing to the need to go undercover in some way as you regenerate, process, heal, digest, and renew your emotional spirit. The moon will move into your sign tomorrow, and it will encourage you to connect with your environment, but for now, honor the need to rest, relax, and escape. In fact, if you've been pushing too hard or going overboard recently, particularly with work or pursuing your goals, you may meet with some resistance or delays today. Personal responsibilities distract you from your goals and professional duties. Every time Jupiter dances through a new zodiac sign, the entire human collective can feel a different wavelength radiate through the cosmos. Because Jupiter remains in a zodiac sign for 12 to 13 months, roughly about a year, we get to feel a splash of his energy in different areas of our lives. The frequency changes, in a sense. Currently, with our great benefic in the mutable air sign of Gemini, we are experiencing a more robust social period that will encourage us to expand our connections, especially with neighbors, friends, or siblings. This could lead you to meet new people for romance or fun. Material goods are on your mind today. A recent raise justifies a splurge, so why not go for it? Managing your money is a serious responsibility. A book on personal finance could help. It's a splendid day for romance. You are normally so even and detached, but today is right for throwing all cares to the wind and expressing your deepest feelings about anything and everything. This, of course, can be accomplished in many ways. Take your dog outside and play a passionate game of fetch. Or stream your favorite movie and take your lover's hand in the dark. If you can think of something better, do it. You're not going to lose. Take the time to consider whether or not you give too much away. Today, part of this number's essence is about generosity and gullibility. While giving is something that is hardly ever a negative thing, it can become so if you wind up giving so much away that you feel taken advantage of. Remember to value the things that you create as well. They take your time, talent, and materials. Resentment arises when too much is given out without enough coming back. Keep this in mind today. You not only already have 5 planets in your busy work sector, but 2 more are on the way, and in 16 days you will have some powerful planets assembled here just starting to get to know each other. With Mars also firing things up on the career front, at a point in each professional year when things are usually leveling off, they are instead powering up. This is what the moon is going up against as it makes its monthly visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, with its invitation to slow down and make time to hear yourself think, likely to be met with opposition. This couldn't be more important, for you are running a marathon and not a sprint. With Venus, the planet of love, still 4 weeks away from your relationships sector and the sun long gone by then, there is a chance to see this as 2 chapters. Venus will use the laws of attraction to turn desires into reality while working her magic to make these some of the best weeks of the year on the relationship front. Until then, the sun is more about having your eyes open and head out of the sand. Pisces, emotions carry a subtle message today. Your quote of the day: let your feelings speak before the world does. Your color of the day is lavender mist, soft and intuitive. Lucky numbers: 2, 9, 15. A gentle encounter may shift your mood in a meaningful way. Creativity feels natural, give it a home. Trust what you sense, even if it isn't spoken. Move with grace, not urgency. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 11, 2025. If you're here, it's not by accident. Sometimes, even the smallest nudge, a scroll, a click, a quiet moment of curiosity can open the door to something we didn't know we needed. This is your invitation to pause, breathe deeply, and tune in to your inner voice. Let the messages from today's cards be a gentle guide for wherever you are on your journey. The cards drawn for today are the Magician, Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and judgment. These 5 come together to create a powerful narrative about stepping into your personal magic, staying resilient, nurturing what matters, and listening closely to your inner call. We begin with the Magician, which is such a brilliant card to kick off today's energy. It reminds you that you have more tools, skills, and personal power than you sometimes give yourself credit for. This card is about creation. It says, what you imagine can be real, as long as you're willing to focus and act. Maybe there's something you've been dreaming about, a new project, a lifestyle shift, a different direction for your life, but you've been wondering whether you're truly equipped for it. The Magician answers that with a confident yes. You have what you need, or you'll find it when you begin. It's about making the first move, trusting that the rest will unfold. Following that is the Page of Cups, a card filled with creative, emotional curiosity. This energy brings sweetness and openness. It's the part of you that's still in love with wonder. Maybe it's that moment when you hear a song and feel instantly transported. Or when you get lost in a conversation and realize how deeply you care. The Page of Cups says, stay open. Let yourself feel what's real today. Even if it's vulnerable, even if it's unfamiliar. This is a beautiful time to explore your emotional truths, and to trust your intuition. You might get an unexpected message, or feel called to express something. Don't brush it off. Let your heart lead a little more today. Next comes the 9 of Wands, a card of resilience. This one often shows up when you've been doing the work, when you've been showing up day after day, even when it's been hard. And maybe you're feeling it lately, that fatigue, the sense of, how much longer? But this card is your reminder that you're closer than you think. You're in the final stretch. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to need a breath. But don't give up. Rest, yes. Regroup, absolutely. But keep going. You've built so much already. Let that fuel you rather than weigh you down. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, bringing in grounded, nurturing energy. This queen is the ultimate reminder to care for yourself the way you care for others. She doesn't just survive, she cultivates. She builds lives that are sustainable, meaningful, and warm. Today's a great time to check in with your foundations. Are your daily routines feeding you or depleting you? Are you making space for nourishment, not just productivity? Even simple things, a good meal, a clean space, a kind word to yourself can be acts of empowerment. Take time to root down and remind yourself what stability feels like. And finally, Judgment arrives with a deeper calling. This card speaks to awakenings, decisions, and purpose. It's not about judgment in the harsh sense, it's about clarity. A realization. A moment when you look at your life and ask, am I living in alignment with who I truly am? You might feel something rising within you now, an urge to speak your truth, to change course, or to finale. Why act on something your soul has been whispering about for a long time? Judgment says, listen. It's time to rise to meet your own potential, to move forward with awareness and self-trust. Altogether, these cards create a moving and dynamic message. Today holds the spark of possibility, the softness of emotional growth, the grit of perseverance, the wisdom of self-care, and the soul-level pull toward transformation. If any part of you has been waiting for a moment to begin, to reconnect, to recommit, this could be it. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're building. And trust who you're becoming. Now I want to hear from you. Which card or message resonated most with you today? Have you been sensing a new beginning, or working through a moment that's tested your strength? Have you been feeling a quiet call to something more? Drop a comment and share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your intentions for the day. When we speak our truth, we create space for others to feel seen and supported too. Remember, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are in process, and that process is sacred. Keep going, you've got this.